everybody, I'm the Travelbox Gamer. Welcome back to Ps2uesdays. We're playing Ratchet and Clank. It's the achievement run. We are back here because I think past me finally figured out that, hey, kinda need to get that one golden bolt, and it took me quite a bit of time before I finally realized, oh, wait a minute, I missed you. So we're gonna go and grab it, and yes, it was right where I said it was, which brings me the question on why they put it so close to another golden bolt. That's just like, that seems like weird placement. Like, you're gonna see it, it's like literally a hop and a skip from the other gold bolt. After this, I think we're gonna go back to the fleet and continue with the plot, but I'm positive if this isn't going to be the video that we do it in, it's gonna be the next video where we're gonna finally be able to beat the game. But even though we beat the game, there's still gonna be achievements that we need to get. Luckily for you, you don't have to watch me go through all the game all over again. I'm just gonna go to the parts where the achievements gets, because I'm positive that when we beat this game, the only things that we need left to do are the kill achievements with the golden weapons and, you know, getting the golden weapons themselves. And I think getting the rhino as well. So luckily, you don't really need to focus too much. Like, I think even in the next episode, we're gonna get the rest of the skill points. Well, I say rest of the skill points as if there's like a lot left. I think we only have 2, and we're getting 1 in this video. So really, the last video should only have 1, which is pretty impressive. Thankfully, the last one is not that complicated. It just gets a little iffy with the achievement that you want to do with Vilden, because there is one last missable achievement that we have, and it's for the last world. Luckily, if you fuck it up, all you have to do is leave the world and come back, and you end up not doing what I did with the bomb. I think that's the first time I actually walked into one of those things ever since I was a kid. But the last missable achievement, like with all the other missable achievements in this game, is that if you mess up, that I think maybe a bridge Novalis. I think that's the only one that you actually have to do at the beginning. I don't think you can load. Anyway, most missable achievements have it where if you mess up, you could just leave the world and come back, except for a bridge Novalis. Now that I got the last one for this level, if you recall correctly, the other gold bolt was literally, if I kept shimming to the right, like you found it there. That's, am I the only one that thinks that's just a little too close? Like, what a weird place to place the gold bolt. But I digress. We got it, we're done, we're gonna go. Never liked this ride going back, it always felt too slow to me. Also, I hate the fact that I'm kind of upside down too. That never was a-okay on my kid mind, because kid me hated being upside down. Kid me absolutely hated it. Well, I guess it's more upside down being in the roller coaster sense. He hated being upside down in roller coasters, freaked him out. Now, no, I'm fine with it. I remember the summer that I was spending with a cousin who invited another cousin to hang out with us for, I think it was Six Flags, or maybe not Six Flags, maybe it was Great America, but she was kind of hoping that I was still afraid of upside down roller coasters so that me and my cousin could like bond over it so he wasn't all alone. It's like, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm actually having fun with them, but I can still hang with him and, you know, go on the ones without the upside down roll. Like, I'm not gonna leave him, you know, hanging. Like, I get it. I've been there before. So, and they had to kind of work out in everybody's favor. Now, the skill point for this place, if you recall, we gotta sneak past the sneaky section without getting caught. Let me explain a bit. If the robots see you, that's fine. They can't trigger the alarm though. The second they trigger the alarm though, run's ruined. We kinda already messed that up. Or I kinda already messed that up. So if you ever do mess it up like I have, simply leave the world. That's all you have to do. They'll let you restart. Hi, don't mind me. I'm an everyday robot guy. Taking your place. Just taking your place. Actually, we do have quite a bit of bolts. Hi. I'm here for daily inspections. You don't want him hitting that cake thing. Those cake things? Those are the triggers. Come on. Hold on. Need to get the taunter. The one time the taunter actually fucking works. You know, I wonder if this would have counted towards the Volume 2 kill list. I think it might have. I think a lot of people said that this is a place you go to for it. So this is section 1 done. We have 2 more sections. You don't need to use a robot to transport, but I do like to do it just in case. Like, I don't know, it's like a little safety net for me. Like, okay, I'm in here. These 3. Hello, don't mind me. Now, if you are ever in a jam and they're going for the fucking, you know, alarm, my preferred weapon to go for would be the Devastator. It's quick, sorta, and it devastates. Like, honestly, the Devastator, if it hits them, is a one-hit KO. Guaranteed. As you can see, I'm going to the far corner so the door behind me closes. So this guy over here doesn't see me, but since he's the last one in the area, we are just gonna go and kick his ass. As long as your little antenna things show green, you are good. They're unaware. Sup, bitches? Don't mind me. There's about 4 of these assholes in this room, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4. Don't mind me, everybody. Arguably, I guess you can try to attack all of them. Got to grab Counter again, my bad. But the chances of them hitting the alarm are very great if you do that. Like, if I were to go for the reckless route, I'd say what I do is wait till we get the gold variation of the bomb, because then you have a bigger blast radius. Or if you got the Rhino, that'll be a great alternative. There we go. Nice and easy. Preferably, I like doing it the more stealthy way, as it kind of goes with a skill point, and less chance of messing up. I said less chance of messing up. There's always a great chance of messing up. But we got lucky. I'm just gonna rush these 2. I'm gonna knock him out. Then I'm gonna go for the other guy, because you know what? I'm not even gonna look. Yep. I had a feeling he already knew. I had a feeling. Luckily, we are, I believe, done with the second sector. Just gotta get past this guy with the barrier. Hi. Nothing happened. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't murder your friends. No, no siree Bob. I would have fucking been pissed if there's like a guy like hiding in the corner just waiting, like, oh, you're here. You didn't expect there being 2 people on guard, did you? No, I did not. This one's gonna be a little more lenient. It's not that bad. I think after you get past the second section, you are pretty much in the clear. But you still want to be careful. I'm kind of hoping they just run off. I was kind of hoping for that. They aren't. It would have been funny though. Okay. We're good, we're golden, we're fine. Be very cautious, you don't want to just go through doors willy-nilly. See, this is going to be a problem because that guy's going to be right there. and those fuckers are in the way. You can use the Devastator, but my issue is the Devastator might accidentally get one of the dogs. So, Blaster. You fuck nerd. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Nice. Don't mind me. I'm just a harmless robot. You heard the noise over there? Oh, these fuckers just jackassing about. Well, I'm here to relieve you of your duty. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. I lied. Fuck you. And that's the skill point. As you can see, we just literally need one more, and it's saved for the last world. Beautiful. Of course, we're not done here. We still have to get through this area, which, not gonna lie, with the whole level, this is not really my favorite part of the level, but at least it's not difficult. I would say that, like, personally, I don't think it's difficult. Although, if I recall correctly, my friend Anna does not like the whole vastness of space, so I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible, in case she watches, because I remember her telling me about this, and the awkwardness I felt when I was like, okay, you wanna play Ratchet and Clank with me? Starts playing Ratchet and Clank 2, where there's more vastness of space moments, and it's like, oh, fuck. Well, I'll just go skim through it quickly. Why is my... Oh, I was about to say, why is my health low? These things take at least a good place rocket. You want to be careful because of that. Because of that. These assholes are just going to be popping by every now and then. Try to shoot them. But I'm gonna be honest with you, every time they kind of get in my way, more times than I count, have died. What I like to do is I like to speed off, and as long as I'm away from the whole station, I like to pick them out. And try to get through this quick. One good place rocket, two if you're not, you know, aiming too well. Fuck! Second time that happened. Fucking piece of shit. The fuck is that hitbox? Okay, fuck you. I'm just gonna break all of you. The one time you could have gave me ammo. The one time you could have gave me ammo. Fuckers! Give me some goddamn ammo. Thank you. Dickheads. You, go away. Just if you go a little too far from the beaten path, it's, death. Yeah, it's death. Straight up death. You know what? Not even going for you. Not even going for you. Too close to the ship. Gonna get me killed. Now I'll go for you. It's fuck you. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I mean, yeah, you can shoot them, but it feels like it takes forever. You might as well just rocket them to death. There we go. Mission complete. And then once we're done with that, the ray of death beams are gone, and we can continue on. I always get confused here. Do I go left or do I go right? I get it mixed up. I think left. Okay, the gold's telling me that, yeah, left's the right answer. Come on. God damn, you're slow as shit. I think there's one time I accidentally walked off of this platform and literally fell to my death. It was embarrassing, but it was a funny kind of embarrassing. I don't feel like walking all the way or waiting for that to pick me up. I'm just gonna do this, and if you go back this way, there is a gold pole over this path. Just be careful for the room that we're going to, because there's somebody watching, and he's kind of a keen eye. Gonna go over here. Gonna bring out my taunter. These sons of bitches are fucking pissing me off. Okay, Visibum, go. Oh shit, there's two. Okay, nope, we're fucked. No, we're good. We're good, we're golden. Fine. If you stayed in the room, I'm positive it would have lasted a whole lot longer. So I'm very much shocked that we survived that. Luckily, we already got the skill point, so even though the alarm was sounded, we don't have to worry about being sneaky. I say, but being sneaky does help because avoids getting hit, you know? Get fucked, nerd. I don't know why, but the little gap that we're gonna pass right now, like, I can never get past this without getting hurt. Like, ever. I just don't know why. Every time. Oh, wow. Wow, that's actually the first time I actually passed it without getting... Watch, I'm gonna get hurt on the returning trip. Which is why I broke that thing first, because on the off chance I do die, because I'm pretty sure that's an instant death right there. On the off chance I do, we don't have to go around, we can just go through, since this brings us right back at the beginning of the teleport room. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, wow! Wow, that's actually a first... Well, yeah, I got hit, but I didn't die, so... I'm happy about it. Like, usually that's where I die. That is the part where I usually die by, like, accidentally touching that green shit and, you know, getting one hit. Like, damn. Nobody here? Okay. Good for me.
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes the button that ends one world and begins another. Then, stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
I just have a question. One, if this is being broadcasted, why aren't the, like, Galactic Police or somebody stopping them? Like, why is it just one lone Lombax and a robot? Certainly someone's trying to, like... Yeah, okay, granted, yeah, it's a backwater planet, but still, you're still destroying a fucking planet. So let's see. We got another achievement that's coming up, and that achievement requires the suck cannon. I believe the achievement is called SMD, Sucking Machine Destruction, and to get that achievement with only the suck cannon, use it to hurt Drek 30 times in a row without taking damage. Now, the suck cannon itself's not bad, but the ammo capacity is just a little for the job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that one area where we can find the gold variants of the weapons, because the golden suck cannon also applies for this, luckily for us. And another good thing is that it's only 10,000 bolts, which we very much have enough. And after this, I am going to grab the Ultra Nanotech. And if you're wondering if you have to wait when you get, when you beat the game, if you have to wait to get to this point of the game to get golden weapons, no. There is, luckily for you, a teleporter that pops up in Novalis, so that you don't have to go through the entire game again. Taking you. Not a big fan that there's no audio for when you obtain the golden variations, but aside from that little nitpick, the gold variation of the sub-cannon does a little more damage than the original, which, granted, we don't really need damage output for this next achievement, we just need to hit the dude 30 times. Which gives me to the driving point on why I wanted it before we started fighting Drek. I believe the sub-cannon naturally only stores up to 5 enemies. The golden version stores up to 10. Granted, you still need to suck in 30 enemies, but I think it's a lot easier going for needing only to use it up to a max of 3 times rather than 6. But it doesn't change the fact that regardless of how much ammo you have, you're still gonna have to do it without getting hit, which in itself might be a little difficult. And if you're wondering during the battle, you don't have to worry about Drek not giving you, Drek gives you plenty of enemies to use it on, so don't worry about going in there without any enemies. Though granted, before I do, I am gonna get a set of enemies just to get the little preset before we go in there. Like, if I already have 10, I hit them like 10 times. Oh right, we also have to get the kill count for this weapon. Anyway, like I was saying, if we already have 10, we hit them 10 times, and we just need to do it 20, and while I do doubt the range that we could shoot it from the safety of the area, I will say that anything to cheat is an annoying ass achievement, because it does sound pretty difficult. Or, at least make it a little easier on you. Again, I highly doubt you could just shoot from a distance and hit him 30 times, because there is a limit to how far the sub cannon can shoot, and I think he'll be right out of the green range. But you know what? It's looking promising. Get him. Damn. I guess my only thing I don't like with the gold weapons is how they switch from, I don't like how they switch to green coloring for the explosion. That's my one dislike with the weapons. But the blast range, the radius of the explosion, beautiful. Beautiful. The fact that we could store a shit ton of enemies, loving it. That reminds me, we're also going to need the Volume 2 version of this kill count as well. Remember, for each weapon, there's a Volume 1 and a Volume 2. Volume 1's for the first 10 worlds, Volume 2 is for the last 10 worlds, so, yeah. I am never gonna live down that mistake of me not reading that fine print. At least I found out and I corrected it on, early enough, but I still feel like my bitching about where it unlocks, it kinda, loses its credibility for if I didn't even fucking read it properly, but I will still stand by these achievements are a little tedious, especially when they definitely don't count in the correct area. I will stand on that that's a hill I'm dying on. Other than the Volume 2, I think the killing achievements would have been, fine, but the Volume 2, I feel like it's overstaying its welcome. I'll give a pass on Volume 1, even if sometimes it is annoying, but that's it's Volume 1, you only have to do it once, and that's it. Volume 2, it just feels like a copy and paste thing, not gonna lie. And again, to the person who made the achievements, I mean no disrespect, it's just not my kind of favorite thing when it's just a rehash of Volume 1, basically. I do love the golden variation. Again, mainly with the Volume 1, but yeah. go here. Fill it up real quick. We'll get it done. So far, I've enjoyed achievement hunting so far. I mean, I think I've only got really annoyed with a few achievements, not just with this game, but for like a whole bunch of other games. For instance, Sly 2. I know you heard me say how much I don't like the time trial achievements, but that's for a good like, it makes me rush through the level. And I don't like that I have to rush through the level. I'm not a speedy gamer. I like to take my time. I like to enjoy the level. So, having to beat the clock for, say, an hour and 30 minutes, something like that, where I can't enjoy the, you know, atmosphere of a level, kinda really gets to me. Granted, I will admit that it does give you more leeway once you get to the later levels, but I like the earlier levels, and yeah, I like the earlier levels. I say I'm happy that for Sly 2, I'm happy that cheat codes don't disable any. The fuck happened? I didn't kill anybody. Okay. You know what? Gonna take it. Gonna take it. Thank you. Thanks for glitching, game. But yeah, that distracted me. I don't know what I was gonna say. That distracted me effectively that I lost concentration of what I was saying. It was something with Sly 2. I know that. It just got so distracting that it threw me off. Gonna get the Ultra Nanotech real quick. I mean, there's some extra achievements that Sly 2 had, the missable achievements that Sly 2 had, that just made me absolutely fucking hate it. Especially if you're trying to do... Especially if you're trying to beat the game under a certain amount of time, or not the game, the level under a certain amount of time. There is some extra achievements that are fucking aggravating. Granted, the ones that say, hey, beat this under a certain amount of time, that's fine by me. We both have the same goal in mind, get this level done as fast as possible. But then you have some other achievements that, like, give you some bullshit to deal with. Those ones piss me off. I remember, I think it was in episode 2, where you played as a RC helicopter mission where you have to hit this car perfectly. Like, you have to hit it accurately. The thing is that the fucking helicopter, you can't just stay still. You are constantly moving, so you have to follow this fucker and aim your hits. The thing is, I could never fucking get this guy because he was such a bitch. He was such a bitch to hit. It took me several tries, and I'm very positive if it weren't for that achievement that cost me the first time run, the first, you know, beat it under this amount of time, if it wasn't that achievement, then it would have to have been the elephant achievement, where you have to get on top of an elephant, hit off the gems on its crown like a certain number of times without getting hit, and without, you know, doing it without jumping over a certain amount of times, I believe. So, yeah, that one was pretty fun too. I'm trying to remember what other bullshit ones there were on top of my head. I'm trying to also remember the ones that are already public and everyone knows what I'm talking about. Episode 2, I'm positive is already out. Or not episode 2 as I post them, but you know, like episode 2 level-wise is already out. I'm positive that's already out. So, I think you would get what I mean. It gets a whole lot worse down the line. Like, some of the missable achievements, I think the last few in level 8, I had to save for, like, a different run on the grounds that I wasn't gonna make the fucking time. I was gonna make the time challenge. And also, during the missions, I didn't notice when they went away. Like, I fucked up the achievement and kept playing, so it was like, Well, damn. Oh well. Try again. For this game, the missable achievements have been not bad. The missable achievements in this game have not been bad, especially since how you could easily retry them. Like, I think most of them, you just have to leave the world and try again, which makes you question why it's considered a missable achievement. I mean, I guess if you get far enough, it locks out, but if you go for a New Game Plus, or hell, like, yeah, I think New Game Plus, you can do them again, so yeah, I wouldn't say they're missable achievements, per se. I know the second game has even, like, has less missable achievements. So Ratchet and Clank 2 has, like, I think maybe in total 4? 5 missable achievements, maybe? I'm kind of leaning more towards 4, because 3 of them are buying the armor in order, and one of them is just not dying 50 times in a run. I think that's all the missable achievements in 2, which, aside from the, you know, dying limit achievement, I say they're pretty easy. So, with that being said, we're gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. The next episode's gonna be the end of the game, so I'll see you next time. Take care, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.